endorsers. I have Breedlove Guitars endorses me, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Actually, this is the one I play with at night. You see my sound hole cover still in it, so because I keep everything for feedback now, so I just grabbed it out of the case, out of the car, and came sat down on a picnic table between a bunch of customers that are eating their ice cream right now. So.
Start throwing money in. You're going to start throwing money in a cap. Put your cap down.
Yeah, they said I need to have a tip jar out. Yeah. You tell me what. You let me know when we're live and ready to go. Okay.
Okay, we're just going live any second. Hi, Pete Shevlin here. CNLZ, it's Friday night. Welcome, friends. Hope you're doing very well. Myself and Richard Latto in the hot seats. How are you, Rich? You all right?
Yeah, I'm very good. It's a bit of a funny one this week, isn't it? Because usually, just to show people behind the curtain, we usually have a signal check and a music check and a level check at about 7:30, half an hour before we go live. And usually it goes embarrassingly well and it's all over in like 5 minutes. And there's nothing to talk about for the remaining 25. We're sat there, we're waiting to go live. But this week, we're by the seat of our pants because one of our guests is actually en route to a big venue, and he's very kindly pulled over for us, hasn't he?
Yeah, incredibly, we've got Bobby Ocean live from the US. He's en route.
Hey, everybody.
He's en route to Upper Creek. He's got a gig at 8 p.m. his time. How are you, Bobby?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, well, we've just seen inside your car, and you just pulled over. Whereabouts are you? Whereabouts have you pulled over?
I am in Liberty, Ohio, right off the interstate by Katie's Corner Ice Cream.
Nice.
Nice.
So
it's beautiful there.
Sitting at a picnic table with a bunch of customers that are eating their ice cream right now. So.
And it's 86 degrees in the sunshine. Now, I never know what Fahrenheit is. I'm guessing that's about 24 degrees Celsius. But it looks amazing.
Conversion, but that sounds about right.
So, Bobby, what are you going to play for us? Because you're sitting there. Hopefully you get some tips in the tip jar and do a bit of busking while you're doing it.
Yeah.
What are you going to play for us?
I'm going to play our newest release single, She Was My Girl. And we have a video that just came out for this. I was on CMT, debuted on CMT, Country Music Television. And this is our #1 single that's also radio play right now also. So.
Awesome. Bobby Ocean, take it away. She Was My Girl.
All right. She was my girl, every young man's dream. From the time she walked into my life, I'll never be the same. She was a mother's daughter, homemade through. Graduation party where I fell in love with you. If I could, I go back to that place where I made you my girl. Here I stand with my heart in my hand, thinking of when she was my girl. Looking back at this old town, memories of the time we shared and the love we found. Church Sunday morning, when you turn around, gonna take your hand and tell you I should've never let you go. If I could, I go back to that place where I made you my girl. Here I stand with my heart in my hand, thinking of when she was my girl. my girl.
Lovely tune, Bobby. That's great.
All
What a
right.
nice way to kick off proceedings tonight. You're
I
on
even
your
got a
way
couple
to your
claps
gig.
from I even got a couple of claps from the audience here.
Amazing.
Ice
I can
cream
see
crowd. Yeah.
the guy behind you's turned around. He looks like he's
Oh,
been
is it? Okay,
the guy
yeah.
there in the red shirt. You're
Okay.
on the way to your gig that you're doing tonight there.
Correct, yeah.
Where are you going to be playing that in your set? What have you got lined up? How do you order it?
This song usually is in our second set, around 9:15 this evening. This song, we usually don't play it in our first set, but it's a little bit of a slower tempo song, so we usually play this in our second set. Yes, around 9:15 tonight.
So you're going very much for the soppy period, a little later on into the set when people are feeling a little more emotional. They've had a couple
Correct,
more
yeah.
jars, you know, they're more likely to be emotionally strung. But no, that was beautiful. We're getting
everybody likes to dance to that too, so.
Oh, I bet. Lovely slow dance. We're getting a lovely reaction on Facebook. I don't know if you've got it open there, Pete. I can go through it if you haven't. Have you got Facebook there?
Yeah, I got it here. Jill says, great song, Bobby. Love the lyrics. Your voice is amazing. Absolutely fabulous. Tony says hello. Michelle is watching. Evening, Bobby. Loads. Have you got any more on there? Because sometimes I don't get everything, Rich.
Yeah, I've got Dave who's enjoying it tonight. He wants to know where you are, but you've already said, you know, in Ohio and en route to your gig. He's actually, you're at Ice Cream Parlor. Is that what you said? Or an ice cream store?
Yes, at what is this? What is it? Katie's Corner Ice Cream in Liberty, Ohio.
Nice. Oh, God,
yeah.
Pete. I tell you what, it's not ice cream weather here in the UK at the moment. It has been a downright miserable week. We're all bitterly jealous of the gorgeous setting that you've got there, Bobby. It looks idyllic.
It's true.
Yeah.
But, Bobby, I've got to ask you, while you were driving along a second ago, there was like receipts flying down at you. You weren't wearing a seatbelt. I was not confident that you're going to get to where you're going in one piece.
Yeah, I was in a frantic pace to try to get off to the side of the road and get this done for you guys because I didn't want it to be late and finish it and get head to the venue and get ready for that tonight. So yeah, everything was in my visor and just literally fell out when I was driving.
I was worried. I was concerned, man. I thought that was it. I don't want to be responsible for Bobby Ocean going into a wall or something. But I really appreciate you being here, and it's really live. It's really great that we've got you here. What else can you play for us? Can you play just one more song?
Yeah, obviously another original. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a quicker one. I usually don't play it acoustically because it has to have the whole band. It's a song called "I Like to Drink."
I like to drink. Now, we usually ask at this point, what is this about exactly?
Okay, well, I mean, during this pandemic, most of the bars were closed. It was everybody. It was early hours. Nobody could get out and drink. So, wrote a song called "I Like to Drink," and we released it. And actually has like I think 7 million streams worldwide or something like that already. And it's real big down south of Texas. They have like a line dance created for it, and it's pretty crazy. Yeah. So it's called "I Like to Drink," but it's kind of like a cross between like Brooks and Dunn, Hank Williams Jr., and Jason Aldean, if that makes any sense.
Well, you know what? There has been little else to do during this whole pandemic. So fair enough. I like to drink. Bobby Ocean, take it away.
All right. Okay. I wake up in the morning and I shake my head. I wonder, what did I do last night? Empty bottles on the floor tell me why I feel this way. 'Cause I like to drink and hang with my friends. I like to dance to a local band. I drink alcohol, stay up all night, but I drink a whiskey, drown out the wine. but she got that leaving kind of look in her eyes. 'Cause I like to drink and hang with my friends. I like to dance to a local band. I drink alcohol, stay up all night, but I drink whiskey, drown out the wine. I drink whiskey, drown out the wine.
Amazing!
Right.
What a foot tapper! That was a great stomping tune, Bobby.
Lot better with the full band behind me, but yeah.
Yeah, I bet. And what a reaction you're going to get when they play that one tonight! And
There'll be a lot of people at the bar that don't like that one. So,
do you have a lot of banter with the audience in between the tracks as well? Do you have a lot of showbiz chat with them?
I'm sorry. One more time. Say again. I'm sorry.
Do you have a lot of banter with the audience as well in between the tracks, or do you just go straight for the music?
It depends. Sometimes we'll go 2 or 3 songs, and then we'll interact with the audience, try to get everybody all riled up, and have a good time and get some interaction. But yeah, definitely back and forth with the audience. And then there's times where we slow it down. We'll play 2 or 3 slow ones in a row, and so yeah.
And what kind of reaction do you get? What are you looking for from the audience? You want to see people dancing? You want to see people really getting into it, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's nice when the audience is interacting. Obviously, they're there to drink and have a good time, but it's nice when they're interacting with us also, and they're going to be interacting with their friends and whatnot in the crowd. But it's nice when they're actually paying attention and watching and dancing and like enjoying the music. So.
And look, we've all had a really strange 12 months. What are you hoping for the immediate future as things are starting to get back to normal, particularly in your neck of the woods?
Yeah, obviously, finishing our album and getting the rest of our songs released. But the biggest thing is getting back on tour and doing some of these bigger shows that, weren't permitted during, the pandemic. So that's really the biggest thing is getting on tour and getting all those dates filled. Right now, we're booked all the way through fall. We're looking to get booked all the way through 2022, 2023. So hopefully that's going to be taking place here in the next month or two. So.
Cool. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Your tracks sound fantastic on our stream tonight, but you want to be playing live, don't you? That's what you're all about.
Yes, definitely. I love playing out. The band loves playing out. We're happy to be. This is our first outdoor show this year. So.
Brilliant. Well, look, Bobby, it's been lovely to hear a couple of tracks from you tonight. Pete, what's the reaction been to that last one we had from Bobby there on Facebook?
Yeah,
we've got
all good. John, hello, John. How are you doing? Fantastic, Bobby. Rebecca says great song, and Jill says another great song, Bobby. Love your voice, smooth acoustics, and it is a tune. And I've been looking at that video as well a lot recently, and it's such a stomper when the whole band are playing. Well done, Bobby, and thanks so much.
Thank you.
And good luck with the gig tonight at Upper Creek. I hope it goes really well.
Okay, I appreciate it. Sorry we had to do it for you from here, but I think it worked out really good. So
yeah, it did. Thank you so much, Bobby.
It's nice talking to you guys, and look forward to talking to you guys again soon.
Always welcome back.
Thanks, guys. Have a good day,
Bobby. All the best, man.
Thank you. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.
Wow, Rich, what a treat, hey?
That was beautiful, and that is what this stream is all about, isn't it? God, well, but I am thoroughly jealous of where he was, though, aren't you? It looked idyllic.
Just the absolute scenery and the sunshine. What do you think, Dean? We've not even come to you yet today. How are you?
I'm all right. My only thought was maybe, rather than him going and parking up, that was a very elaborate Zoom background.
Yeah, a green screen. Yeah,
he's actually in a flat in Halifax somewhere, and he's putting on an accent. That would be very funny. But he's very natural, isn't he? Very talented, and it looks amazing where he was.
I just seriously, I just can't believe that he's out and he's gigging. Like, doesn't that sound strange as well? Like, is that real?
It's a different world.
I mean, is it because...
Go on, after you, Pete.
No, after you, Rich. No, what are you going to say?
I I was going to say, Dean, what made you choose your green screen background that you've got up for us tonight? Of all the ones you could have chosen, it's a bit of a weird choice to have as a background.
I've gone for au naturel. I chose the option of bookshelf and wife's cardigan.
Nice, yeah. Looks like it looks like one from the 1980s, maybe.
Yeah, I like to keep it vintage.
Keep it retro, yeah. No, it's cool. And look, you obviously sat there getting nervous with anticipation ahead of your two tunes. You're just taking a drink of water there, but I did see you sneakily drink half a bottle of red wine in the yeah. See, there you go. See, he's admitting to it now. What two tracks have you got lined up for us tonight? Tease us with the two titles that you've got.
Old Boys, Home Bird.
Right. Okay. I thought that was going to be some kind of quiz then. I wonder where that was going. And are we going to have Bird or Boys first?
I'd like to do Old Boys first, if I may.
Right. What about the tune? Kaboom. Yeah.
Oh, dear. This is a new low now, isn't it? We've gone.
Sorry.
That's too far.
Sorry. Just walked into it. Okay. Come on then. Old Boys, what's it about? Sell it to us.
Well, it's the first song I've written this year. So when I last came on here, I did something called Backroom Sessions, lockdown songs. So I did about 10 of my old songs that I went back to. And that was only because I didn't have anything to write about. But I ended up writing less of a song at first, but more of a poem. It was just remembering things from when I used to go to my grandparents' house. Sadly, no longer with us, but I used to go Christmases and sleepovers and stuff, and I just had I was just compelled to write everything about what I remembered and see what came of that. It was kind of a new way of trying to get a song out, really. So the verses are very much just bits and pieces put together that I remembered, and the chorus is the reason why it's called Old Boys is that I just had this very strong, just remembering walking with my granddad in the town centre, and the fact that he knew everyone. People were walking past and he'd say, hello to you, we'd tip a cap, and he'd meet up with, men similar of ages. Have you noticed in town centres, old men who wear full suits when they're just going to get a paper?
Yeah.
Just the pride in wearing a full suit and a hat just to go out and, get your groceries. So that was kind of on my mind of putting all that together, and a little bit solemn, but more kind of remembering and in a positive way, remembering him and the fact that I used to go quite a lot, and we all obviously loved each other. So I wanted to put something together like that, something nice and positive, to get my sort of juices flowing again, because I haven't written anything since Alaska, which is the song I released at Christmas. So that's what it's about. It's called Old Boys.
Well, look, I'm expecting the heartstrings to be tugged with this one. You're really going to go for that, the emotional side of things. But positive, you promised us. Take it away, Old Boys, Dean Lane.
That's pressure for you. It's Christmas morning, greeted like waters to the sands, with thick carpet and wood smoothed by heavy hands. She took us in and fed us drinks from behind the curtain. Is this forever? I could never say for certain. I walk beside you when the rest of the family stayed, tipping a hat to all you spoke to, and the suited old boys brigade was saying it's been so long since I have seen her face. All that she says to me now is in a lowercase. The past is a different place. stories, photographs, the fruits of your former glories. Summers came, winters just as often, warm light, where faces slowly soften. And I walk beside you when the rest of the family stayed, tipping a hat to all you spoke to, and the suited old boys brigade was saying it's been so long since I have seen her face. All that she says to me now is in a lowercase. The past is a different place. The past is a different place. The only time that I can see her face is when my thoughts allow and dreams that I will chase. The past is a different place. Thank you.
Very nice. Beautiful. The past is indeed a very different place. That was lovely. Obviously, I'm guessing that your grandparents never got a chance to hear that.
No, I remember my granddad came to my first ever gig when we were in a band playing like rubbish punk songs. And he, at the end of the gig, he came up to us and goes, "Yeah, it's all right, a bit of that twangy, because I played bass. Yeah, it's all right, a bit of that twangy. And he was obsessed with money. He said, "How much you getting paid for this? How much you getting paid for this?" I said, "No, we don't get paid. We just want to play." This is one of them old-fashioned guys, you know.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of parents walking in while you're watching Top of the Pops and going, "I don't know what this is, but it's got a good beat."
Yeah, it's all noise.
But look, you must have played that to other family members, and they would obviously get more of a special connection between them and the song because they'd know what it's about, wouldn't they? And they'd recognise the person.
I'd like to think so. I don't think anyone's heard it yet. I think I've recorded it and it's ready to go. It's going to be released on Saturday, next Saturday, 29th. So you guys are the first to hear it.
Oh, well, we are honoured. Well, look, are you looking forward to your family hearing it? Because it's a very personal tune as well.
Yeah, I think especially, cousins and brothers who have had the same experience will kind of definitely know what I'm kind of talking about. Because there's little in-jokes and things that obviously families go through and little words and phrases that will mean more to others than other people. But I think if you write as personally as possible and as honestly as possible, I think a lot of people connect with it more intensely. So that's what I tried to do with that song.
Getting that connection, isn't it? It's funny as well that what you saying whenever you see old people going down to the corner shop or something to buy a newspaper wearing a suit and wearing a tie reminds me of that old Peter Kay joke. You never see an old person eating a Twix, do you? Yeah. Just to look at the flip side.
That was Carl Pilkington, wasn't it?
Was it Carl Pilkington?
Yeah,
I misremember by comedians there.
Both northern comedians. He's right though. You don't see they're stuck on Werther's originals, aren't they?
They are.
It's sort of not modern chocolate anymore.
Don't see him having a Twix or a double decker.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. I was just amazed then listening to you, Dean. I'm sure you've written another song about a granddad or your granddad. Is that the other granddad or was that the same granddad?
The other one is a song called Friday Afternoon, which is about my other grandmad, the granddad who used to be a miner. So there's kind of up there now. I think I've got one for every grandparent. It's quite nice.
You've got a song for every grandparent.
I think I have, yeah. Yeah, I have. Like, family members up there now.
Well, when you got to 3, you had to really go for the full 4. Otherwise, that person would just feel vindicated,
Yeah.
It's like you're
Left out.
deliberately excluding them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if the grandparent was like really boring as well. I can't think of anything to write about you. I'm sorry. You just do crosswords and read the paper. I can't. There's nothing poetical about it.
It seems like you spent a lot of time with your grandparents when you were younger. Would I be right in saying that?
Yeah, we used to go watching rugby together, and birthdays, Christmases, to the zoo, all that. Loved it. I think I prefer old people.
They're slower. They don't do so much.
Yeah.
More chance to chat.
Yeah. My grandma, was obsessed with rugby, so she's a big Wigan Warriors fan. And when you ring her up, she spent 10 minutes the other week talking about the last rugby game that they lost. And then I said, and there was a break in conversation. I went, oh, anyway, how are you? And she went, I've just told you. As if talking about rugby is anything to do with her. She's obsessed with it. Everything about, who played, who didn't. And I said, so how are you? Well, I've told you about rugby, so that's everything that you need to know about me. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm just not into sports that much. Whereas, I know people who are so into their team, like particularly football, and whatever happens with their team actually reflects on their emotions themselves, their emotional state. And I think that's where she's coming from.
Yeah, with football, I watch Premier League, but I don't support any team, so I enjoy the matches. But I don't have that heartbreak or, VAR rules going against me, so I just enjoy everyone.
Yeah, very neutral. Your second song, Dean, is called Homebird. Is that right?
Yeah, we're rattling through them tonight. Have you not got normal videos and stuff that you would normally play?
Well, what do you think, Rich? We did have a couple of videos, didn't we? Do you want to play those?
Yeah, do you want to play them? You've got them there, have you? Got them lined up?
Well, I can play them, but you talk about Kilroy, man. What is going on?
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. This is, for goodness sake, don't play the whole thing. People will slip into a deep depression. There's a 5-6 minute video on YouTube where someone has taken the intro for every episode of Kilroy and has stitched it together into this montage of doom, where he comes out at the beginning of the show and says something like, my wife drank too much coffee and then she ran off with my boss and I'm angry. Something like that. And then he'd go, if you're in that situation, that's what today's episode is about. Let's talk about it. Have a look at this. This is crazy.
It's so funny. And when was Kilroy shot? Is it the 90s or am I thinking?
Yeah. It would have been late 80s, early 90s. Yeah.
All right, let's have a look.
You walked out on your husband and your kids because you were bored. You split up with your ex 7 years ago and you're still in love with him. You're 40 and nobody wants you. You walked out on your kids and you call yourself their mother.
I love that. You're 40 and nobody loves you. I mean, what kind of intros does he do? Like, it's just nuts.
Just got to grab people, isn't it? It's like, do you associate with this? Well, we're going to talk about it for 45 minutes.
I don't. I mean, he's a law unto himself. I mean, surely he just can't be doing TV anymore. I mean, what's happened to Kilroy?
He worked with the UKIPs, didn't he, for a while, and then he gave up on. Did he leave politics? And now I'm not sure what he's doing. He was on I'm a Celebrity one year, wasn't he?
Dean's nodding his head. He knows something about Kilroy.
Did you vote for Kilroy?
You know something about Kilroy. I know. He's right. You're right. He definitely did go into politics and right wing side of it, I think.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, then he did I'm a Celebrity and had a big argument with Timmy Mallet, and I haven't seen him again.
That's the standard. You go into reality TV, you have an argument with Timmy Mallet. That's in your contract.
It's a given, isn't it? It's a given. Have you got my other video lined up?
Yeah.
I can tell you about that. Right, now this is great. This has become a new addiction of mine. I was told a good technique to sleep well is to check out ASMR videos online.
ASMR, yeah. I was actually recording a podcast. It's the first time I've ever heard of ASMR. Dean, have you heard of ASMR?
Yes, I hope you're not going to play
I'm
this
the only one who hasn't heard of ASMR.
Have you heard of Lewis Capaldi doing his?
No.
No.
It's so funny.
No.
Watch it all the time. It's funny.
Has he got a video of him doing ASMR or listening to ASMR?
Yeah, but he does Scottish slang, like swear words and stuff, and like eating crisps, and it's really good.
Autonomous sensory meridian response, apparently.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
ASMR, yeah. And it's basically stuff that people can do that makes your brain tingle. It feels like your brain is having a massage if you listen to it. But certain things trigger certain people. It's not the same for everyone. So it could be someone speaking incredibly softly, or it could be someone cracking their knuckles, or I don't know, tapping. I know one of them is this.
What is that?
Well, look, it's just the top of the can. Yeah, but look,
So what is it? Is it a pleasurable feeling? Is it a nasty feeling? What is it?
No, it's like a brain massage. It's a pleasurable feeling. You wouldn't check it out, and you wouldn't do it if it was nasty.
It's brain like a massage thing. Based on sound.
Yeah, sound, but also vision, because it's a sensory thing. And
people have definitely been locked up too long, haven't they? This would never make headline news otherwise, would it?
Do you want me to try a little bit for you, Peter?
Yeah,
go on.
I'm up for this.
All right, I'm going to have to bring the microphone. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You are falling slowly asleep. Thoughts may intrude. That's absolutely fine. You've had a bad day. You are falling to sleep.
Yeah, don't listen to it whilst driving.
Not for 2 hours.
Yeah, basically that. But it
really
can also be things that you see as well. So this is why I came across these videos, and it's basically a guy who is filming random things being shredded in an industrial shredder. And you might laugh and sneer at this, but this particular video that Pete's going to play clips from has had 122 million views on YouTube. This is crazy. Have a look at some of these things being shredded.
Ping pong balls. So is the idea that we enjoy the sound of this? Oh yeah,
it's the sound, but also the vision as well. There's another thing. There's a hydraulic press where they squeeze things like basketballs and models of things, and you see them pop. And then it's really satisfying, isn't it? Yeah.
He's going to fall asleep now.
But there are videos on there that are like 4 hours long, the 100 best things to shred. And they put in all these random things, phones, computers.
Oh, I like it when it jiggles around on the top. That's really nice.
Yes.
Oh, well, slow mo. This is, you know, should we be turned on by this? Like, what's going on right now?
It's satisfying.
Light bulbs?
Yeah. Oh. The more dangerous the things they put in, the more satisfying I think it is. Isn't it mad?
This is really good. We could just talk about this all the time. This is lovely.
Yeah. Well, how long is that video? I think that's at least an hour and a half.
Oh, that was a good one.
Wow.
They're going in for a lot of these toys that make little noises. I prefer the light bulbs or the ping pong balls were nice. Oh, very satisfying. Popcorn in there, and now in slow mo. Oh, Rich, this is good. This is good.
Could I just say, you think how hard some people work on specific videos, producing them, polishing them, and putting them up, and they never get anywhere near 1 million views. But that's 122 million views on that video.
Do you think it's the whole ASMR thing that everybody's talking about it, therefore people are searching for it and they want to hear about it, they want to see it?
I think it is, and I think it's an easy thing to spread. There's no language barrier, is there? I think everyone in the world can relate to this. So it's the zeitgeist of the moment, isn't it?
It is.
But yeah, very satisfying. And if you'd enjoyed that, check out more. The guy's got loads up there. And also check out the hydraulic press ones where they squeeze stuff, which is amazing to watch.
Should we just have another little look at maybe one more thing? I'll just see if I can get.
Oh yeah, have you got one?
Just to have a look, see if there's anything else on there that. Oh yeah, this was the bit that I really liked. I knew there was another bit.
What bit's this? Is it jelly? They shred a lot of jelly.
No, it was actually the Coca-Cola bottles I really liked. There we go.
Ooh.
It sounds so good. It sounds like cobbled streets in like Italy or somewhere, where you're just walking along some lovely cobbled streets place, and then boom. Yeah, there we go.
Always better on headphones as well. Wow, isn't that nuts?
The glass. And now one's yet to break, and we're egging that other one on. Come on, break.
Wow.
Beautiful. Yeah, this ASMR thing
Look,
is good, isn't it? And now
Dean
it's still
slipped
going.
away. Dean slipped away. He's having he slipped away, or he's having a sleep.
Oh, that really works.
To bring us out of that, I actually found this thing. It's Bear the Rottweiler yet again. We've had him on before. I really love this video. Let's take a look.
The fuck is that?
I think it's just a plastic bag.
It's not. It's the fucking boogeyman. Oh shit, he's after me. Stand back, mum. I will protect you. I'm a brave Rotty. Strongest of the strong. Protector of the weak. Oh fuck my life. Scared the shit out of me. I think a little bit of we came out. Wait,
It's just a plastic bag.
wait.
This
It's
Rottweiler just
a
doesn't
bag.
know what it is.
Son
He's
of a
maybe never
crumpet
seen
mum,
a
you're
bag.
so fucking dramatic. Boogeyman? Ha, I wasn't scared.
I know, I love it. Bear the Rottweiler. Check him out. He's on TikTok. Yeah, incredible. So, Dean, in between doing your little ASMR voiceover routine, you've been composing another track, and it's called
Freebird. No, Homeland. Freebird was
Homebird.
Leonard Skinner, wasn't it?
Freebird.
Sorry.
Put them
Homebird.
together.
Is it a rip-off of Freebird by Leonard Skinner? That's what I want to know.
It's Homebird, so it's sort
Homebird.
of half of what you said and half of...
Okay.
This is quite an old song off the Homebird EP of 2000 and something, 14, 15. And it's about another family member. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Basically,
Close
when my
family
dad,
up there in Bolton, I think.
yeah, sort of struggles with stuff to write about when you're up here. Got to look to your family members. But me and my brother are very different in looks. Obviously, I got the looks, but in talent. Thanks for laughing. In everything, in taste and things like that. So, when my dad is asked to describe us both, the way he kind of describes people to new friends and things is that when we were young, my brother could get bored in a toy shop, and I would have a whale of a time in a room with just a brick, just to show that we are very different in that way. So I've always kind of had that idea, and I wanted to build on it, and came up with a song called Homebird. So I should play that for you now.
Sorry, what would you do with the brick? I'm not sure.
Practice your breaking and entering and end up doing Bird in Prison. That's what the song's about, isn't it?
There's a world of things you could do with the brick. You could pretend it's an island. You could throw stuff at the brick. You're absolutely right. You can't do anything with the brick. But I think he was exaggerating, to be fair.
Have you seen, by the way, the news about Lego that came out today?
No,
About
no
the
idea.
gender-neutral bricks. You know, they have the male and female connectors on.
Yeah,
They're doing
okay.
just solid bricks without any of those. So they don't join together. It's like Jenga. You just put them in a pile. Gender-neutral bricks. So it doesn't offend anyone. So it's like non-binary bricks.
I've been so offended by the Lego bricks for all my life. I haven't actually realised it until now you've said it. But man, that gets me irate.
Yeah. So
So
look
now
out for them.
You won't be able to build anything, would you?
No, it'd just be like one big Jenga, and then if you sneeze, it all falls down. But yeah,
So Jenga is gender neutral.
it is. It is.
Jenga neutral.
Jenga's 2021. Yeah, who knew?
Jenga Neutral. That's gotta
Jenga
be a
Neutral.
great. That's a great name for your next song, Dino.
Yeah.
Building the bricks through time. Anyway, this one's called Homebird. treated this house like a waiting room to stay in and wait for better things. But I can never actually blame you. There's nothing you could do. Just listen to the others sing. You always needed people around you, faces to talk to get your mind through the haze. Or I could have a room with a brick in. I would join in and occupy myself for days. I'll be your home bird. Would you join me? Spread your wings. I'll be your home bird. Would you join me? Spread your wings. It's never only ever a straight line, as you will find every day. And all the little shortcuts and dead ends, and your real friends on your way. I'll be your home bird. Would you join me? Spread your wings. I'll be your home bird. Would you join me? Spread your wings. Please give me a reason to stay indoors. Please give me a reason to stay indoors. I'll be your home bird. Would you join me? Spread your wings.
Lovely. Thank you,
Thank you.
Dean. Very brave to do a home-based song. You're obviously coming out of a global pandemic. People sick of the sight of their own homes. They want to get out again. But you just played a complete straight back there. No, that was lovely. That was really nice. And
Yeah,
I bet you can't wait
obviously
to...
composed it before the whole lockdown thing, didn't you? Please give me a reason to stay indoors. Holy shit. Nobody needs a reason to stay indoors, do they?
On second thought, probably shouldn't have played that because of the COVID thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, even if it's tipping down outside, I hear people saying, oh, the weather's not so good. Man, just get your coat on and get out there because, you know, who knows when the next one's going to be. Just enjoy the weather. It's so important to be outside. So I know there's no reason to be indoors right now. All of Netflix, I've done it. It's all done.
Completed.
Amazon Prime, done. BBC iPlayer, done. There is nothing else to watch.
We're halfway through The Crown. Have you seen that?
You know, I started it. What do you think, Rich?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I mean, I'm waiting for the bit where they get Kevin Spacey to play one of the notorious members of the royal family. But I'm waiting for that to happen. I heard that was going to happen, but I'm not sure. There might have been a joke. That's why I've been watching it, waiting for that to come up.
You're thinking he's going to play Prince Andrew?
Oh, I didn't say that. It would work, though, wouldn't it?
There goes the MBE. Yeah. So you were in the middle of Indian variant, Dean.
Yeah, COVID capital in Bolton.
Crazy. Have you actually been out of lockdown at any point in 2020?
Yeah, we did. We had patches. I remember. Yeah, I think I remember what Sunlight is. But I do remember speaking to you last year, and Bolton was in the news because we flared up again,
Yeah.
and here we are again.
It's basically like herpes on a prostitute, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh. Do you think they look at an A to Z and they get a bit bored when they go down to B and they just go, "Oh, sod it, that'll do. Bolton. Let's say Bolton," and they get it all there.
No, it's good fun though.
Yes. What have you got to look forward to, Dean? You must have some positivity that's coming up. You must have some things exciting in the world of music.
In 40 minutes' time, I'm going to be back online. There's normally some regional festivals that I play at a couple of times a year, created by a company called Creative Network in the Northwest. And for the last 2 years, they've done something called Living Room Live. So if you go on Facebook and look for Living Room Live, there's acts on right now, and I'm on at 9:30 doing a half-hour set.
So we're like your B-movie warm-up, really, for the main feature later for you.
Yeah, very much just warming up the old voice, your support act, getting in the mood.
Well, can I give you a few hints then, Dean, on how to improve your performance for the next one?
Go for it.
All right. So it's actually nothing to do with you and your voice and your guitar playing. I love all that. But just sort out the background, man. Like, the cardigan is not working for me.
It's not rock and roll, is it?
Nah.
Let's get rid of that.
Get rid of the girlfriend's cardigan.
That's better.
It's better already.
So, hang on.
I'm thinking the recycling box isn't doing it either. The guitar in the corner's quite cool.
The amp is good as well. The amp works.
Hang on.
The office chair as well maybe is not that great. Yeah, this all needs sorting out. Yeah, that looks better already.
Yeah.
Now the chair, the office chair, that needs to go.
Get rid of that, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, get rid of that. It's a bit too purple.
This reminds me of changing rooms.
Yeah.
Or through the keyhole.
Yeah.
What would you?
Nice.
What else would you put?
The recycling bin, get rid of that. That's got to go.
You can see the recycling bin.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can see. Yeah.
So unprofessional.
Yeah, is that got food?
Oh, that's
in
better
it?
already.
Yes, better already. Maybe there's a bit too much paperwork on the desk.
Oh well, isn't this real life though? Isn't that what people like?
I don't know.
It depends, though. I think it's good when you can actually read the spines on the books and you can have a bit of a proper nosy into someone's reading habits, lives. What books have you got up there?
Well, my wife is training to be a vicar.
Oh, right.
So this is very much the God section.
So you've got the Bible. That's a popular religious book.
Yeah, one of the big ones, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all sorts to do with Christianity and pastoral side of it. So you're more than welcome to have a peruse.
Nice.
But I'm thinking I should sort of replace them with like rock and roll magazines for my set, but I don't have any.
How long does it take to become a vicar?
She's fast tracked because she's so good. 2 years.
That's
and then
quite
3
a
years.
gig.
3 years as a curate, so sort of in training to be. You are a vicar, but you sort of go to one place for a couple of years as your start off point, and then you go into a vicarage after that.
What I really like about being a vicar, I like the idea on a Sunday that there's that part of the ceremony where you can just say what you like about stuff, and people just sit there and they kind of lap it up. So if you've got an opinion, like anybody who doesn't get the vaccine is the devil's work, then you can just tell people that, and they just say, okay, the vicar, that's what the vicar says.
Yeah, I'm not sure that would go down well. I've got copies of my last album. Would that sort of sporadically?
Yes, yeah, that's a good idea.
Nice.
Yeah. I thought for a moment, Pete, you were going to say I like that bit at church when they pass around the collection tin, and you can get the money from that straight down the pub. But I don't think that's what vicars and people do with that money. I think it goes to a good cause.
I wasn't going to say steal from the
Not saying stealing. You're saying
No.
stealing. That's nice. Yeah.
All right, is that a bit better?
Yeah, that's really good.
That's good.
Yeah, so you got the books that show you're a learned man. You've got your CDs because you're not afraid to prostitute your work. You've got your guitar because
The guitar.
that
We
again
need
shows...
to see the guitar because you're sitting in front.
Yeah.
of
That's
the
true.
guitar, so
I think move it on the left of the computer screen. That's it.
that's the one. That's the one.
Oh,
As long as it
it's
doesn't
a
fall
glass.
down.
It's a glass desk, so it's going to fall right off.
It's a bit
Is it
sticky.
still here?
Even
Yeah,
down
yeah,
there
that's
is
good. Yeah.
Even down there. Yeah.
Yeah, I should credit you guys as sort of designers and decorators on my
What's
set.
on the floor in our bottom left-hand corner? Down there. Yeah.
Is there like a rolled up rug or something?
That's a blanket because there's a little bed here.
Okay, you can't
It's not
move
rock
that,
and
can
roll,
you?
is it, Rich?
Well, no, I think it's all right.
Maybe I put my wine.
Yes, yeah, it draws the attention away there.
I'll get a load of Jack Daniels bottles and just.
Yes, yeah.
I've got a ukulele as well. That could be somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if you can.
Hang on.
Mini guitar.
Here's a mini guitar. Because throughout the set, people think, "Oh, he's going to pick this up and play it,"
Nice.
but I can't play it.
Go on, you can try.
Is it in tune? No. There we go.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
That's all right. That's something to look at, isn't it?
That looks like it's now really far away. It's a guitar far in the distance, doesn't it? Looks like you're actually sat in a really big room with that way in the background. And maybe you could gesture over your shoulder and go, well, I've got 3 guitars, the one I'm playing, the one on the floor, and the one way back there at the end of the room.
Do you know what I'm thinking, though? I'm trying to rethink this whole thing because this is actually quite nice wallpaper over here.
Now,
I think that should be involved now.
now you're talking. Just maybe move. Is that a vacuum cleaner? I'm not sure what that is in the way. The silver thing, the silver pole.
No, that's what the microphone
That's the mic.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
The mic's really close.
yeah. The mic's close. Yeah, I think you're right.
Go
I
over
think
here.
the corner looks good. Now you
Yeah,
just got to move
no, no.
the mini guitar into the corner so we can see.
I have to move everything now. Oh my! It's no wonder Carol Smiley got so stressed.
Is that an amp on the floor?
Yeah, that's a Vox amp. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
maybe
put that a
bring
bit
the
closer.
box a little bit closer.
I tell you what, I've got 35 minutes. I'm going to try and completely redecorate before I start the set. When you watch, it's going to be like Carol Smiley going, "Oh, what do you think?" And it's completely going to be regenerated, and
Yeah.
it's going to be great.
And I'm loving.
Right.
What is that on the wall? Is that like a rat with a massive tail? What?
It's
Is the-
chameleon, isn't it?
I think it's a lemur with a top hat on.
Right. Did
And
you
there's
put
a-
that wallpaper up, or was it there when you moved in?
Oh no, we put that out. Can
Right.
you imagine? Can you imagine me us coming into that? What the hell's that? It's quite quirky, isn't it? It's a feature wallpaper.
It's quirky.
Maybe I
Yeah,
should-
It's nice.
Maybe I should light some candles as well. Is that sort of the vibe?
Yeah, we've got fairy
I think
lights.
that's a good idea.
I've got like the fake plastic ones, the sort of battery.
Yeah, oh, they're perfect. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, there you go. You see,
That's so-
you've got all these things, and you see,
Yeah.
and you didn't get them out for us.
This is why I got you guys on board. I need this sort of pep talk before an actual set. I should do this for every gig I do.
Can you like dim the lights a little bit so so we can see the candles? Oh yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's all right.
better. That's actually a lot better. Yeah,
That's, yeah.
Put
it's
that- I
less
need to put it-
office-like, and it's
put it
more.
there somewhere. I'll find more of that. I've got plenty of these. I'll find some. It'd be a bit like a gothic cult sort of set. I'm going to sacrifice something, but you know.
Not with the
might go viral.
Bible on the on the shelf behind you. I don't think they get confused. And they
That's
say,
mixed messages.
yes, he's got the Bible. He's got his necking wine. He's got his CD album out, and then he's got his plastic candles. No,
Is it
that's
wine
good.
or is it blood?
God.
Do you need to find out?
It was water.
So Dean, whereabouts is this live stream that you're going to be on in about 25 minutes?
If you go on Facebook, Living Room Live. I don't think there's many of the same name, so you should be able to
I
find
did
it.
do a little search for Living Room Live, earlier in the week, and there was loads of living room.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's quite sad.
Is there another thing that you can type in, like in Bolton?
Living Room Live 2021 gets you there.
All right, there we go.
Right, Living Room Live 2021.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dean.
Right, I'm going to prepare for my 30-minute set by lighting candles and just making this a bit of a background for me.
Well, thanks so much, Dean Lane. Yeah, it's been a great pleasure to see you. Is this the 5th time you've been on? Remind us.
I think it's 5th, yeah, 5th or 6th.
5th, I reckon. Must be.
We should do something special for the 10th.
Yes.
We should actually meet in person for the 10th, like a proper all-together. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
I'm not coming to Bolton there. They get all the really bad variants up in Bolton.
That's true.
So,
we'll meet in the middle, yeah? Birmingham?
Meet somewhere safe. Let's do what Bobby did. Let's meet in a service station car park. Nothing suspicious about that.
Yeah, let's meet in a motor services.
Yes.
Just next to Burger King.
I'm sure it'll look just as idyllic here in Britain as it did in Ohio.
Oh, it looks so good. I was so jealous.
Man, like the sunshine, everybody eating ice cream, people in the background, picnic benches. Seriously, we need to get some better weather. This year, the weather hasn't been that great, but fingers crossed.
And you know that right now he's on a stage, on an indoor stage, drinking a beer, singing that song, load of people. Incredible.
It is. Well, you know, fingers crossed we can get back to it very, very soon. Dean Lane, it's been a pleasure as ever. Richard Latto, any closing thoughts from you?
No, just a big thank you to Dean, and thanks to Bobby. If you're going to watch this back later, Bobby, thank you very much. Yeah, really enjoyed tonight. It's been good. It's been great music, good company, and that's what it's all about, isn't it, Pete?
Absolutely. Well, we're here every week, apart from next week and the week after. So join us.
In 3 weeks' time.
Yeah. 2 spaces, and then we're back on. It's half term. We've got to have a little break, and fingers crossed we can start getting back to normal anytime very, very soon. So thank you, Richard Latto. Thank you, Dean Lane. Thank you, Bobby Ocean, and see you in a few weeks. Take care.
Thank you.